Hey guys, it's Josh. And you know what stinks? Bathrooms. You know what stinks worse than bathrooms? Embarrassing bathroom stories. By the way, I apologize in advance for all of the horrible toilet humor I'm going to use in this video. I'll keep a little counter in the corner and try to stay under 10 bathroom jokes. They're really crappy anyway. So there was this one time when I was 7 years old. Me and all of my brothers were cleaning the house because our parents told us the house better be clean when we come back. Like most kids, we didn't take it seriously at first, but when the clock ran down and we only had about 2 hours left to clean, we had to get serious. Now earlier that morning I'd had some oatmeal for breakfast and for whatever reason, it wasn't sitting right with me. I told my brothers while we were cleaning that I didn't feel too good and that the fumes from all the cleaning supplies were making me nauseous. But they thought I was just trying to get out of work, which was fair because this was a trick that I'd use often. Unfortunately for all of us, I was serious. We cleaned and eventually got the house spotless, but I felt like poop. When my parents got home, my brothers rushed outside to greet them and to show off all their hard work, but I just stood there in the middle of the kitchen, fearing what was about to happen. When my dad opened up the door, all he saw was his son standing in the middle of a big pile of every nasty fluid that comes out of a 7-year-old kid. I can still see the defeated look on his face. I'm sorry, Dad. Because my older brothers wouldn't listen to all of the complaints I made while we were cleaning, my dad made it their duty to clean up my mess. I regret nothing. There was this other time, however, where I was older and I had an embarrassing accident. In public. I was 14 years old and me and my little brother went to the store with my dad to buy a game with the allowance that we saved up. My stomach was hurting that day and there was a lot of farting involved, but this time it was a little different. I wanted to fart, but I didn't know if it was just a fart, you know? So I take a risk and I try to force one, but it's not coming out right away. This would later get me into a sticky situation. And if you don't understand why that was a poop pun, you just haven't had the kind of poop I'm about to discuss, so trust me on this one. Fun fact, kids, when your body isn't letting your fart come out, it's probably a sign that you shouldn't be farting right now. It's not that complicated. So I try a little harder and I let out a tiny little toot and I thought, wow, for a small toot I feel really relieved and why is my butt so warm? I looked down on the ground and there was this sticky and watery crap everywhere and I was gone. I ran out of that aisle so fast that other customers didn't even see me leave. I mean, they probably smelled me leave, but that's besides the point. Long story short, we never got the game, and instead I got a new pack of boxers and a pair of basketball shorts, hand-delivered to me in the bathroom stall. The moral of the story is, even if your situation is crappy, and even if your allowance is suddenly flushed down the drain, you can still make your dreams come poo.